Alright, we're doing the Nyjah 3 shoe review. Haven't done one in a while because, well, I've had these for pretty much over a year now. And one of the pros is they seem to last the longest out of all the Nyjah shoes. So, how would I know that? I got the 2s right here. We're just showing right foot shoes right now. So here's the 2s. The threads like to really rip up. Hole goes completely through the bottom. The soles don't last very long. Even a throwback to the Nyjah 1s, and the rubber kind of cracks. Soles last a little bit long, but they get very stiff, and I don't know if you can see. And these are the good versions of the shoes, by the way. So I completely blew out the side of my kickflip foot for the Nyjah 2s. So these are the Nyjah 3s. Again, I got these probably last November, last December. They do scuff up a lot, so don't get the white if you care about looks, because they will scuff up. But no cracks, as you can see. So they got it a little more flexible. They pretty much tried to take all of the best things about the 1 and the 2s and then put them into the 3s. So they're more breathable because they have more venting holes. You got the whole little elastic glove thingy, because the 2s, the tongue's always coming out. That's what I liked about the 1s. They had the little sock part. So got that. This, I don't really know what the whole point of that is, but the grip's also a little bit different. It's kind of like a 3D printed design. The grip is pretty well. I like it, but shoelaces, they do come untied a lot, and they are difficult to lace because of this little thingy. So the problem is the 3s aren't as good as you would think. They always brand it as the best shoes there are, but they don't have much board feel. They don't have much stability. So I don't know how to really explain it, but the side walls of the shoes, they kind of like collapse a lot, where the sole is pretty thick. So if you don't land like a trick and you're skating perfectly in the middle of the shoe, then all of your weight kind of just compresses, and then the shoe will kind of roll over. So sometimes you'll land like a trick with half of your foot pushing down on the insole and then half on the sides of the shoe. So you feel this squishiness. You get heel bruises easier if you don't land in your shoe the right way. You have a higher chance of rolling your ankle. I've almost done it several times, just even on basic stuff. So they're more kind of squishy on the sides, so there's not as much support around like the frame of the shoe, while the sole is a lot stiffer. So these take the longest to break in out of all the Nyjah shoes. I know that if you look at my older shoe reviews for like the Nyjah 1s, I said they take forever to break in. They're almost like steel-toed boots, but then once they break in, they kind of form to your foot the right way, which felt amazing. The thing is, they were not breathable. The 2s, they broke in a little faster. They were wider, which was a good thing because the first pair was narrow. A lot of people complained about that. But these, they rip easily. If it rains, if you go out in the water, your foot's completely soaked. They tear up faster because of the threads and the cloth and the stitching. But they had better board feel, and they were pretty nice. The 3s, they last longer. They tend to not tear up as much. They have kind of that good feel of staying on your foot. The shoestrings actually don't break. I mean, again, a whole year. There's not even like thread tears on the side of the shoestring, so I've never had to even think about replacing the shoestrings. Kind of reminds me of the 1s. The 1s never broke shoestrings. The 2s, though, they rip up the shoestrings. But these, good shoestrings, bad board feel. I mean, I'm just now breaking them in. Like, I'm still skating these, and they are slowly breaking in, but I still don't have that maneuverability because the sole is just thicker and harder. I don't know what's different about it. If you know any shoe technical details, please leave a comment below. Explain why it's a lot thicker and firmer, what the purpose of that was, because I'm not digging the board feel. Not to mention I put some footprint insoles in it, so that's really kind of just taking away the board feel. But they look good. I mean, they look better than the second pair, that's for sure. But maybe on the 4th pair of Nyjahs, they'll have some more stability on the sides. Maybe give it some better board feel and keep the durability. Keep the whole not having a tongue that gets loose, and you know, I really like these, but they take forever to break in, and they clearly scuff up and get dirty fast. But I really like the whole solid one material thing. So if you're looking at trying to get these for the holidays or Christmas, and you're worried about the price increase on the Nyjah 3s versus the 2s and 1s, I would still say go for it unless you can get like an original pair of the Nyjah 1s, because I do still like those for skating overall. I mean, they eventually crack after like a year, but the Nyjah 1s still are like the most perfect skate shoe that I've ever skated. The 2s, they improved a little bit, but they also kind of downgraded a little bit. The 3s kind of going back in the right direction, but you know, if they could just do the Nyjah 1s again, but make them wider and still kind of give that venting and breathability and not tear up, then that would be the most perfect skate shoe. So hopefully the Nyjah 4s are better, but these are the Nyjah 3s. If you're trying to get them for the holidays, they're good skate shoes. I mean, they protect your foot, they don't tear up, shoestrings don't even break, so that's the Nyjah 3 Nike free skate shoes. Enjoy. I'll be doing more reviews for products, skateboards, snowboard stuff, trick tips, shoe reviews for whatever next pair of shoe I get, and you know, go on the journey with me while I learn to snowboard on the channel and do some wacky skate trips.